Good morning, Raptors. Today is Friday, September 19th, and welcome to episode 1 of the Raptor Report. On today's show, the student section needs a name, the JV volleyball gets a new coach, and some students will get into reading. Let's go! Welcome back, Raptors, and thanks for tuning in. We are so happy to be back with episode 1.
That's right. We have a new crew, some familiar faces, and tons of new stories to bring to you. Make sure to be on the lookout every Friday for a new episode, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates every week.
And speaking of lots of new things around here, our student section is popping. And with all that energy and good vibes, we need a new name. Kayleigh, Faris, and Naeem bring us more about the student section and what the name options might be.
I am Coach Middleton. I am the Director of Student Athletics and Activities here at Rocktown High School. It was great. I think we had a great turnout this past Friday, even the first game. Definitely more students come out this year, hoping to keep that number growing. Well, this year I want the students to work on picking a name for the student section, something we tried to do last year. But this year I want to be able to do that for the kids and get that kind of plastered out for everybody, get y'all some swag. For me personally, that's up to you guys. I want to leave that up to you all. But I will say my email right now, you're going to be getting something later today or tomorrow. There's been a lot of good suggestions, so it's going to be a poll coming soon to all you kids.
My name is DJ. I'm a senior. The student section was great. There was a lot of energy, positive vibes. We yelled na 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 na, the goodbye thing. We yelled load the buses, tick tick boom. We should name it Raptor Cage.
My name is Addison Weekly and I'm a junior. I feel really good. It's been really fun, like seeing people come out, do the themes, and actually cheer. We just got some kids to stand there and then ask some more to join. I feel really good about it. I feel like we should name it something good, but I don't know. I feel like let someone else do that.
Awesome. So the name option, the Raptor Nation, the Pit, or the Raptor Pit.
And the new student section name is, drumroll please.
3, 2, 1.
Raptor Nation!
That's awesome. I can't wait to get into the Raptor Nation tonight at the football game.
Speaking of the student section, you should all come out to the volleyball games next week for homecoming. They have 3 home games, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, with big games against Spotswood next Thursday. The volleyball program has a lot of returners this year, but one new face is the new JV coach, Savannah. Ronald, and Kavelli stopped by practice to catch up with some of the JV players about the new season.
Today we talked to 3 returning JV players about their new coach and how the season is going so far.
Coach Tyler, I like him. He's a really good coach. He has a lot of experience in volleyball, so he tells us what we do wrong and what we do good, and he gives us a lot of tips. I think last year's team, it was a struggle. We obviously didn't win any games, but I think that was one because it was our first season as a team together. And this year, we've gotten so much better. We're not the best out there, but we've gotten so much better. Our skills have improved, and the teamwork and team is together. Oh, the first time I walked back, I was scared. I thought we were going to condition, and I haven't run in a while, so I was a little bit scared, but it was all cool. We got to know each other.
I feel like our team this year has a lot more potential than it did last year, as last year was the first year into the program and everything, so this year would be a little better. First came back, it went a lot better than I expected it to. The positivity in the court was a lot better.
Last year, I definitely think it was new learning experience, but this year we're more serious because there is a lot of new girls that came and there's a new coach, but everyone can play together and adjust how they play. Sometimes it just depends on his mood. Recently, he's been a little bit more like strict about how we act so we can be prepared for our games and have more serious practices. But other than that, like, he's a good coach. It was pretty good. I was just nervous about how the other girls were going to do that. Weren't on the team last year, but everyone like connects really good. We just got to communicate a little better.
Join us for homecoming week next week. JV takes on EMHS at home on Tuesday, September 23rd, and on Thursday, September 25th, they face Spotswood. Come out, cheer on your fellow Raptors. This is Savannah with Rocktown News signing off.
Whoa, I love volleyball. I'm definitely coming to the next match against EMHS on Tuesday.
I'll be there. With the fall weather coming, sometimes I like to curl up with a juicy book and lose myself in a fictional world.
Ah, yes, me too. A good romanticy is right up my alley. And if you need some new book recommendations, we have a lot of students who also like to read. Jonathan, Jayden, and George caught up with those students to get their best fall book recommendations.
Hey, we are here interviewing people who like to read. We have Goldman, Miss Campbell. Let's get right to it.
Mr. Goldman. I like to read a lot of different stuff, really, but I think mostly I like to read nonfiction, stuff that's true. I like to read that because I find it easier to relate to than like a fantasy story or something like that. Like, it's more realistic. I usually try and find someone to talk to about it, like someone who's read it before, so I can kind of break down what I understand, what I didn't understand about it. You're asking me to pick one book. One of them is kind of niche. It's called Under the Wolf, Under the Dog. It's a young adult book. I read it a long time ago. It's really strange, but I really enjoyed it. Another book that I really liked was Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And it's all about like finding meaning in like symbols around you. I thought that was so interesting. And then, honestly, The Day the Crayons Quit, which is like a children's book, but it's just like really funny and like really lighthearted, and it's like teaching you valuable life lessons. I need to be in a quiet space, so like away from my dogs and my family, like preferably at like a coffee shop or a library.
Thank you, Mr. Goldman, for that amazing interview. Now we have a library teacher with us, Mrs. Campbell.
I'm Mrs. Campbell. Wow. I like reading lots of different types of books. I listen to audiobooks in my car because I have a 40-minute commute, so I can knock out about a book a week in my car. But those have to be like lighthearted books because, you know, when you're driving, you don't want anything too serious. And then I also read a lot of Stephen King and more suspense thriller types of things when I'm at home. I read everything. I love memoirs because they're people's stories and I get to learn about people from all over the world and from different circumstances and learn about different people and what they've been through. I have a list in my Libby account of about 162 books. So there are quite a few that are on my to-be-read list, but one is titled James, and it is the story of Huckleberry Finn from Jim's perspective. I listen to them in my Bronco when I'm driving to and from work. At home, I have this old chair that I've had forever, and I kind of curl up with that, with my book in that, with my dogs, and light a candle, and that's my reading space.
And that's it. Thank you for your wonderful time, Mr. Goldman, Mrs. Campbell, and it was George, Jayden, and Jonathan from the Rocktown News Network.
Reading is such a great hobby. It is good for your brain. It lets you imagine new worlds, and with a library card, it is totally free now.
That's right. And if you need a library card, the Macedonia Regional Library will be visiting Rocktown High School on September 26th during lunch, and you can get a new library card at this time. So convenient.
Awesome. I'm definitely putting it on my to-do list.
What else is on your to-do list for the weekend?
Well, I'm going to go to the football game, read, do some laundry, clean my room, hug my mama, and just generally stay awesome.
Sounds great. Have a great weekend. Raptors, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to get next week's report.
Stay cool, Raptors!
Stay cool.